And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Red Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Julio Urias gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
In now, Homer Munson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Urias tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Peralta's on the move. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third. Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Peralta, the runner at third. Munson stands at second. No outs. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A line shot to third base. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And he takes strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Striding forward now, Kyle Seager, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. Boston leads it. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. Munson is up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He went deep in the contest last night. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Adames stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's George Springer. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. In there, and it's 0-1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Peralta is sent packing for out number 2. 2 in the inning. Standing in now, Homer Munson. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Here's Chris Davis now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Davis. Sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Smoke. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses inside off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side. So digging in now, Shohei Ohtani hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody. Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's the first out.
Batting eighth.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Navarez gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here now it's Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. Back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
fans, summer has officially arrived. And there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here's the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone
The
now.
right fielder, number 99.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Settling in now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back on it to the track, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
A tag for 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Adames ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Pedro Alvarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. 2-2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now, Kyle Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Hernan
attention,
Perez
please.
will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 25, Hernan Perez.
Marcus Semien will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 12, Marcus Semien.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for the Blue
Here
Jays,
comes the first pitch.
the catcher.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now in the box, Alex Avila will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Chris Hatcher is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in for Boston, Nick Markakis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Number 12, Marcus.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, George Springer. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. At the plate, David Peralta.
The batter, number 7.
First offering on its way. Swing and he pops him up. Adames ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Homer Munson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. At the plate, Colton Wong, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie.
Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
now batting,
99.
Aaron Judge. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. A bouncer to the left side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
Striding into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He was a double play victim last time around. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. Avila comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Pedro Alvarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Ready now, Marcus Semien. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The next 0-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Jays.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's
ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ian Happ is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So striding in, Alex Avila. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Colton Wong now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 0-1 taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bo Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the